Hello, thanks for joining me today. We are making a super cool dragon egg, and this is a part of the Midsummer Fantasy collaboration. It's hosted by Tracy from Mini Scenes GB. You'll see her logo pictured in just a minute. And I'm starting off with the Let's Resin Crystal Clear Epoxy Resin. And I have to say that I poured this so long ago, I don't actually remember what's in it. I used blue dye of some sort and also a Hypershift pigment, I believe, from Designer Epoxy. I'll have that listed in the description below. And I'm just pouring one side of this. This mold is really cool. I think it came from Temu and it is double-sided. I haven't poured the dragon yet, only the dragon egg. But I really like it. I can't wait to try the dragon. In a moment, I'm going to let you listen to some beautiful surf from my hotel. I'm currently staying in Seaside, California because my house is being worked on and oh, it's such a hardship. Enjoy! That sunset was amazing. I hope you liked it. This was one of the easiest projects I've ever taken out of the mold. There was no fighting it whatsoever. I will be embedding this in a geode coaster, but I want to have the parts of the egg that are debossed, the indentations, I suppose, to be glow in the dark. I'm using this lava red glow pigment from Designer Epoxy, and though it says red, that's a lie. It's actually pink, and it glows pink as well. I know this, so I'm trying to make it look a little more red by adding the Let's Resin alcohol ink in the color red. And I'll be adding alcohol itself to this as well in order to paint this into those indentations. It still looks pretty pink. You'll see I do a bunch of stuff later to try to make it look a little more orange. I want it to look sort of fiery. I don't know that I succeeded all that well, but I did what I could. It doesn't really glow that much either. To be perfectly honest, I would have been better off just putting orange paint in the indentations, but I wanted to try and see if I could make it work. Adding glow powder or any kind of pigment powder to straight alcohol is a really good way to get it into places where you don't want to have to pour resin or something like that. And you could always just brush it on, but it makes kind of a mess. When you have it mixed with the alcohol, you can use a paintbrush and you can make sure that you're getting it only where you want it to go. Now I have UV resin with orange resin dye in it, and this is one of the methods I use to try desperately to make this look more fiery and less pink My Little Pony. I cure as I go along so that I don't have anything running where it shouldn't be. Now it's time to make up the backing for this coaster, and I do want this to be orange. So I'm using Tim Holtz Ranger line of alcohol inks, and I'm using the color Ember. It does look really cool. I do end up adding some of that glow powder to this as well in a little bit, but I clearly didn't add enough because it doesn't really glow at all. It's kind of hard to see, but I also added some orange paint and yellow UV resin to the eye part of it. That ends up looking really cool. Somehow I managed to misplace the footage, but I also add little flowers to it. I just felt like it was midsummer and I wanted it to have something sort of summery. So I have these little flower decorations that are technically for nail art, but I add those in, and I also end up adding a really pretty iridescent star. Here it is all done, and it's time to take it out of the mold. I really like how this turned out. Even though it doesn't really glow, I tried. But I like the flowers in it, and I like the look of the dragon eye and the little claw sticking out of the egg. I really want to thank Tracy for hosting this very cool collab. Please don't forget to watch the other videos in the playlist. I will have that playlist linked in the description as usual. It looks really cool under the UV light. It just doesn't really glow on its own. That's okay though. I still think it looks cool. I do wish it glowed in the dark. That was my intention. I hope you like my dragon egg, and thank you for spending time with me this Friday. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, my kitschy cats and kittens, and I'll see you soon.